Welcome, children. Today we are going to learn about articles and demonstratives. Both of these two topics are very easy to learn. Now we can move into the session. Articles and demonstratives. Easy learn. First of all, we are going to learn about articles. Articles are the words that define a noun. Children, I hope all of you are familiar with nouns. Nouns are those words which are used to indicate the name of a person, place, objects, etc. So here our articles are used to define the nouns. Next, articles are used before the nouns or noun phrases. You are all familiar with nouns. Then what about a noun phrase? I will explain. A noun phrase is a combination of a noun as well as a phrase. Then what is meant by a phrase? Phrase is a word or group of words that cannot stand by itself but can have a meaning. For example, a vase of roses. When you hear this, you can understand that it has a meaning. But when we add there is a vase of roses under the table, now it comes to be a meaningful sentence, or it makes a complete sense, isn't it? So this can be an example for noun phrase. So articles are used before the nouns as well as noun phrases. Next, they are also called as modifiers since they define the nouns. As the articles are used to define the nouns, so they are called as modifiers. Now we are going to discuss about the categories. There are three articles in English language. They are a and the. These three are again divided into two categories. Which are they? Definite article and indefinite article. First, we are going to learn about definite article. The is called as definite article. It is used to indicate the specific class of a word. Here, what do you mean by the specific class of a word? It refers to the group or category to which a word belongs to. So, in English language, the words are classified into 8 categories or groups. They are called as word classes or class of a word. They are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection. So here definite article is used to indicate the specific class of a word. Next, it is used to specify the objects. For example, the book, the bag, etc. Here we are giving certain amount of specificity to the objects. Definite article, the is used before the consonant sounds. It is definitely a main point that the definite article is used before the consonant sounds. So in English language, the sounds are divided into two groups, vowels and consonants. So the definite article is used before the consonant sounds. Vowel sounds can be A, E, I, O, U. Then what about the consonant sounds? For example, P, B, T, D, K, etc. So definite article, the is used before the consonant sounds. You can have two examples here, the book, the boy, etc. Here, book and boy are the words which starts with the consonant sound B. You can have the pictures of these examples too. Now we are going to learn about indefinite articles, which is the second category. A and are called as indefinite articles. A is used before the consonant sounds and an is used before the words which begins with the vowel sounds A, E, I, O, U. For example, an apple, an umbrella, etc. So in this category, there are two conditions that indefinite article A is used before the consonant sounds, just like the definite article the, and indefinite article an is used before the words which begins with the vowel sounds A, E, I, O, U. Now we can have a few examples for the use of article A. A car, a doll. In these two examples, the terms car and doll are the words which begins with consonant sounds. So we can use the article A. Next, here is a few examples for the use of an elephant, an igloo. From these examples, we can have the terms elephant, igloo, which are begins with an vowel sound, isn't it? Which is A and E. Now we are moving into demonstrators, meaning and use. Meaning. Demonstratives are words such as this and that used to indicate which entities are being referred to and to distinguish those entities from others. So in simple terms, demonstratives are the words such as this and that which are used to indicate which thing is being referred to and to distinguish that item or thing from others. They can indicate how close the things are being referred to the speaker, listener, or other group of people. So it can indicate the proximity or how close the things which are to the speaker, listener, or other group of people. In English, demonstrators express proximity of things with respect to the speaker, which means how close the things are being referred to. Next, demonstratives are used depending on the context. Now we can discuss about the types of demonstrators. On the basis of the context, we can have two different types of demonstrators. First one, proximal demonstrators. In English, the words this and these are called as the proximal demonstrators. They express that particular things being mentioned are very close to the speaker. So from the term itself, proximal, it used to indicate the things which are being very close to the speaker. Proximal demonstrative, this is used with singular nouns. Another point is that the proximal demonstrative, this is used with singular nouns. Proximal demonstrative, these is used with plural nouns. Another proximal demonstrative is these, which is used with plural nouns, which can have a number more than one. Examples: this is my bag. In this sentence, we can have only a single noun, which is bag. Next, these are my children. Here, we can have plural noun children, so which is more than one. So we use the proximal demonstrative these. Next category is distal demonstratives. The distal demonstrators in the English language are that and those. They express that there is some distance between the things being referenced and the speaker, which indicates the things which are being in some difference or which are being placed in a place which are from a distance to the speaker or the person to which the object is referred to. They express the distance to the person being referred. We can have the examples. That aeroplane is very high. That aeroplane is very high. Here you can have an image that a boy is standing and he's being looked at the aeroplane, which is far away from him. So we use the distal demonstrative that. That too is used with singular distant nouns. So here aeroplane is a singular noun, isn't it? So it is also used with singular nouns, which is also distant in nature in regard to the speaker. Next, those are my shoes. Those are my shoes. Here, those is used with plural nouns. Shoes is a plural. There is more than one, isn't it? So here you can have image of a boy looking at his shoes, which are being placed at a distance. So we use the distal demonstrative those. So these are about the articles and demonstratives. Thank you.